Welcome back to the Commercial Real Estate Show. I'm Michael Bull. Today we're talking about student housing. We're looking at forecast and what's ahead of us. My guest is Brent Little. He is president of Fountain Residential. And Brent, you kind of touched on this in the previous segment, but let's talk about financing and how that could impact student housing, because it seems like it's a little more difficult today to get construction financing on any type of property, right?
It is. We're hearing that construction financing is tightening up a little bit, both on rates are projected to increase a quarter or 25 basis points or so in the near future, it sounds like, and then also just the leverage. Most people are wanting to see 70 to 75% leverage, and it looks like that's trending down to 65 to 70% leverage.
On new construction?
On new construction, requiring additional equity, which is driving the returns down, because the return on your equity is going to be higher than it is on your first construction loan debt.
Yeah.
And then on acquisitions, it's kind of the same situation, whether you're going with Fannie or Freddie or CMBS or a life insurance company. All those rates are starting to trend up a little bit.
Yeah. But lenders do like student housing, right?
They do. It's been a very, very solid sector, and the likelihood of a university that's 30 to 50,000 students going away in the near term is far lower than some employer leaving and going somewhere else, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're selling a medical office building complex in Athens, and one of the things I think that people like about it is UGA's been there for over 100 years, and it's not going anywhere. So that gives you the stability in student housing that investors and lenders like, right?
Exactly. And our cap rates are still very, very low. The spreads between conventional apartment housing and student housing have dropped from 100 basis points or so to 25 to 50, and in some places they've disappeared completely.
Right, so you're getting a little bit better return on student housing than regular apartments.
Right, and I've talked to some people recently at conventions, and they said that the most recent trades of what they consider Class A student housing projects at walk-to-campus locations are trading around the 5.25 range, which is very, very low.
Right. So tell to us a little bit, if an investor is investing in multifamily and now they're looking at student housing, it's a little bit of a different business, right?
It is a little bit from construction, development, and property management. The product itself tends to have a higher number of bedrooms. We do a lot of 3 and 4 bedrooms. We've even done some 5 bedrooms that leased very well, as opposed to most of the time in a conventional asset, you're going to have 1 and 2 bedrooms, maybe with 10% 3 bedrooms if you're in a neighborhood with a lot of families or something like that. So we average about 3 beds per unit, which drives our parking needs up significantly too. And then as far as the unit itself, we're usually a joint and several lease. So if you're leasing a 4-bedroom, or your son or daughter are leasing a 4-bedroom because they're 18 years of age and they can sign on a contract because they're adults now, right?
Right.
And it will include everything. It'll include electric, cable TV, gas, trash, high-speed internet. High-speed internet and Wi-Fi is very, very important for the millennials. Everything is all included in one rental rate, which is very convenient for us parents when we go to take our kids to school.
Right. That's interesting, because my daughter's renting with 2 roommates, and really in downtown Athens, and we had to contact different utility companies, and I'm like, they're asking me for a security deposit for a utility. I'm like, really? I mean,
we have better things to do, and we make it very, very easy. It's full of convenience. All the furniture is already there, so you don't have to go buy furniture and haul it in. And granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. We're doing 50 to 55 inch flat screen TVs in the living rooms now, already there. Okay. So when your student moves in, pretty much you can unpack the car and that's it.
What are some of the other amenities that might surprise the listeners and viewers?
I think last time I was here, we talked about the amenity arms race that was going on. We had seen all kinds of things out there. We'd seen rooftop pools and 60-foot TVs, rock climbing walls and lazy rivers. And it seems like in the last year or two, the market is kind of retrenched back to the basics and what the students really want and what they're really using, which is we have to have a great amenity area, communal area for them to gather in the clubhouse. We have to have a great fitness area because fitness is very important. And even if there's always a great rec center there on campus, but with the large universities, that could be 2 miles away and you don't want to have to get up, and go all the way there and come back all sweaty and have to deal with that. So having something you can walk to there on the property is great. If you're in the south, a great pool area is very important. And then we're seeing a lot more demand for study rooms as an amenity.
Really?
Believe it or not.
No, really?
So we do a lot of different kinds of study rooms. We have some that are communal with a big whiteboard in them, smaller ones for individuals.
Yeah.
And all different types of study rooms.
The parents like to hear that you're building study rooms. Well, stay with us. We'll look at the impact of higher construction costs and higher interest rates on student housing. Stay with us. Hey there, thanks for checking out the Commercial Real Estate Show. Don't miss a video of special interest to you. Be sure to subscribe below. And if you appreciate the videos, be sure and thank our sponsors. There's a link to more information about them in the description. For more videos, podcasts, and articles, check out creshow.com.